The yeas are 66, the nays are 27, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
The yeas are 216, the nays are 208. The bill is passed.
The yeas on this bill are 68, the nays are 32. The bill, as amended, is passed.
Finally, this year in Congress, movement on two of Farm Bureau's priority issues, a new farm bill and comprehensive immigration reform. But still, final passage of each piece of legislation remains in question. First, the farm bill.
Well, I sure wish I had the answer as to when we're going to finish this farm bill. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Probably if you were a betting person, you'd bet October, November, maybe December.
And that could be even in doubt when you look at how long it's taken to get this far. Both houses have passed their versions of a farm bill, but the House didn't include a nutrition title. And the one-year extension is up on September the 30th.
I think the good news was that we did take a step forward just before the members went home for the August recess. The House Republicans, about 20 of them, had been working on a plan on how they move a nutrition title, and they did come up with a plan that they believe they can pass with 218 votes that calls for $40 billion in cuts in the nutrition spending. Now, good news in that presumably they'll bring this up when they come back the 9th of September. Probably bad news in that instead of trying to negotiate the difference between a $20 billion cut that the House had before and $4 billion in the Senate side, now you're looking at trying to negotiate the difference between $40 billion and $4 billion. So it will make conference and then coming up with something that can come back and pass the House and the Senate probably more difficult. So a little bit hard to say, did we take a step forward or a step back?
The whole process remains complicated and political, and basically, up until the last few years, it hasn't been as difficult to pass. And given that Congress has to approve 12 appropriation bills by October the 1st to fund the government, it would be a stretch to see a vote on the farm bill before then. And the same for immigration reform. The Senate has passed their version, but the House is still divided over several issues.
The one thing that is clear in the House is the Senate bill will not be taken up. The Senate put together a very comprehensive bill, and it addressed everything from border security to guest worker programs to how to treat the 11 million undocumented individuals that are here in this country presently. The House will take a different approach, and that's okay. What we're more focused on is the end result and making sure that responsible immigration reform ultimately gets signed into law. And if the House needs to take their own approach, maybe a piece-by-piece approach, then we support that effort.
Just before the August recess, Farm Bureau and more than 400 other leading U.S. businesses and advocacy groups sent a letter to the House leadership encouraging passage of meaningful immigration reform. And many feel that if something's not done this year, the opportunity could be lost for some time.
August recess will make or break immigration reform in the House. Our grassroots effort, something that Farm Bureau can thrive at and needs to lead the effort from the agricultural community. We have to be out there. We have to be at town hall meetings spreading a positive message in favor of immigration reform. We need to be doing farm tours. We need to be in offices with members, educating them on the reasons why immigration reform is necessary in agriculture, providing cover to our friends who understand this issue and want to be supportive. And our final message is we need immigration reform to move forward. And that reform has to include an agricultural solution. If it is piece by piece, we can support that effort. If it is a comprehensive bill, we can support that effort. But the solution for agriculture must be there. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity that 2013 has presented.
I don't know exactly how they come up with another solution. I think it's going to be imperative that farmers and ranchers indeed spend time talking to their members of Congress about getting this farm bill done in August. If you don't, and the same will be true of immigration and the Water Resources Development Act, if we don't make a pitch on this, it's going to be hard to get anything done the rest of the year.